Hi YouTube, it's Mike with Kane's Autograph. Welcome back to the channel. Today's episode is all about the team challenge. Chasing Ink is running the contest where you get assigned a team, and then the goal is to get as many autographs from people who played on that team as you can. My team is the Minnesota Twins. If you're into TTM collecting, be sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Let's dive into the challenge and see who's in the mailbox. My first return is Bill Butler. This lefty pitcher played for the Minnesota Twins in the early 70s, but he was also the Kansas City Royals' first ever draft pick in 1968. And he got these two cards back to me in a quick 17 days. Next, we got Mike Trumbley, a reliever for the Twins in the 90s. He was known for clutch pitching out of the bullpen, but he once struck out 8 batters in 4 innings against the Yankees in 1995. That's some serious heat he had going on. I got this one of one return in 13 days from Tom Bergmeyer. He was a solid lefty pitcher for the Twins in the late 60s. He actually made the All-Star team in 1980 while he playing for the Red Sox at the age of 36. Another bullpen arm for the Twins during the late 90s, Travis Miller. He pitched in one of the longest games in Twins history, that 22-inning game against Cleveland back in 1999. Larry Wolf played for the infield for the Twins back in the late 70s. After he got done playing baseball, he became a sports psychologist. Here's a fun guy to watch. Terry Leach, a sidearm relief pitcher, but he actually threw a complete game one-hitter back in 1982, and he was part of that World Series team of the Twins in 1991, and he got these back to me in 19 days. If you're a Twins fan, you're going to know Phil Ruff. He was a catcher for the Twins, and then he became a longtime coach in the organization. Also, his brother Gene Ruff played in the big leagues. I got this return from Dennis Burt in 14 days. He pitched a couple seasons with the Twins in the mid 80s. Cool story here, though. He played 12 years in the minors before making his major league debut at the age of 29. Here's a great return from Dave LaRoche. He's famous for his La Lob pitch, that high arcing pitch that fooled plenty of hitters. And he had two sons, Adam and Andy, who both made it to the big leagues. This next guy was a 2-2 return, 13 days, Eric Solerholm, and he played for the Twins in the 70s, and Twins fans remember as a power hitting third baseman. He missed the whole 1976 season with a knee injury, but came back the next year to hit 25 home runs. I sent this next card to Shaner's Pizza in Florida, and Shane Raleigh autographed it and returned it in 15 days. You don't think of him as a Twin, you think of him as a Philadelphia Philly. Dave Meyer played for the Twins in the mid 80s. Here's kind of a weird fact though. He hit his first major league home run off of Hall of Famer Burt Blyleven, who later became his teammate with the Twins. Here's another guy, when you say his name, I don't think of the Twins. Bob Kuiper pitched 247 games for the Pirates all over 7 seasons, and then he finished his career for the Minnesota Twins back in 1992. Denny Hocking was the ultimate utility player. He played every position except pitcher and catcher during his career, and then he was a postseason hero. He delivered the game-winning hit of Game 5 in the 2002 AL Division Series against the Athletics, sending the Twins to the championship series. This next guy, Darren Mastroeni, returned one of one in 19 days. He was known for his speed, swiping 21 bases in 24 attempts in the 2012 season. He wasn't a top prospect, but he worked his way through the minors before breaking into the big leagues at the age of 26. All Twins fans know this next guy, Greg Gagne, 2-2 in 23 days. He was part of the World Series winning teams in 1987 and 1991. But back in 1986, he hit two inside the park home runs in the same game. Zach Granite returned one of two cards in 23 days. He was known for his speed and defense in center field. His only big league home run was a postseason shot in the 2017 AL wildcard game against the Yankees. After his debut in 2017, he was out of the Twin system by 2018, and he went on to play for the Rangers and the Yankees organizations. My last return this week for the team challenge was from Tom Edens, a 3-3 return in 24 days. He pitched for the 1992 Minnesota Twins, posting a 2.83 ERA, 3 saves, and a 6.3 win-loss record in 52 games. And that's my team challenge update. Some awesome returns. If you enjoyed this episode, hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. If you haven't already done so, subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Check out what everyone else is doing in the team challenge. A lot of great people out there playing and giving you some ideas on who you can send to. See you in the next video, guys.